everybody, this is Grace, and in this video I want to talk about what happened after Winnie and Dennis were there, in our home. And Adam's changes in his mind, the way he thinks, it's becoming so erratic, I guess. But yeah, he after Winnie and Dennis came this last time, how long ago was that? 3 weeks maybe? 3.5 weeks? I don't know. It just seems like time is not normal these days, but to me. But anyway, he started talking about that Dennis, his brother, has some property where Dennis had his house, has some property, around it, that Adam was saying that he wants to see if he can buy from Dennis and then build a house there and all this. Now, neither one of us are like just starting off and young and, all that. And we already have this house, And I just listened to him and I said, oh yeah, okay, yeah, And he went on and on about that. And I even looked it up, to see how much land cost out there. And I had listened to, his brother had told him some things, and I listened to what that, I don't remember if he was still there. No, he was still there whenever Adam first told me about it. And yeah, because I was sitting there and his brother was talking about it. So yeah. Okay, and some of the problems, like one of them was something about that a business, it was a car sales, car lot. Yeah. They were trying to put up some lights, or they had put up a bunch of big, huge lights and everything, and it bothered them. And, that's not somewhere you want to retire, where you're going to have to deal with something like that, Okay, where was I? I thought I was in a school zone, but I'm not. Even though it says resume right there. It ended 15 minutes ago. The reason why I was wondering about it was because there were a lot of cars in front of the school. I don't get why they have, like at the high school here, they have the school zone before and after the actual high school. I would think they'd have it all the way through, Not just before it and after it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, so that was squirrel moment. But anyway, yeah, Adam was talking about, he wants to move out. He knows I want to move to the country when when I'm retired. That's going to be another 10 years or whatever. Although I'm not working right now, but when I reach retirement age, I'll be 55 coming soon. I keep saying I'm 54, but I will be 55 like in a week or two. Well, a couple of weeks. And anyway, depends on when I put this video up. But yeah, and he knows that I want to move out of the country, so it kind of appealed to me, and he knew that. But I knew, Adam as he is, 1 minute he's thinking one thing, and he is very easy to be influenced, and very easily influenced, yeah. Yeah, I know what that falls under, too. So, I know what a lot of these things fall under. But, anyway. Then, after they left, he started talking about something else. I mean, my goodness, come on, really? Okay, now, the next one was that his brother, Dennis, he has more than one brother, but Dennis had told him about Dennis's ex-wife, okay, that she needed to move from one part of Texas and wanted to move up here, and or to another part of Texas, okay? Now, I don't know the details because Adam's bad about not giving details, another thing. But he won't give details. But I don't think he listens, really. I don't think he hears any of it. He just hears the basic thing of what anybody says. So, anyway, she wanted to move. Now, her age is between mine and Adam's. And I was never, when she was my sister-in-law, I was never really around her much. I think she suffered from anxiety really bad, because when we would visit, she'd hide, seriously. And yeah, probably what she had was, another thing could have been, she had anxiety. I used to think, she's so rude, but I think at the same time I thought she probably has anxiety because I've experienced anxiety before. But anyway, when she would, be around us, to me, she would be friendly but bossy. Like she was running the show, and no, she wasn't. Adam didn't like her at all. But to me, the main thing was that irritated me about her was one time she was visiting, and I had moved out of the house and moved back. I was moving around. I was helping my mom. My mom had dementia and everything. Anyway, when I came back, she had come to visit, and she had been there at some point between those times that when I wasn't there and when I was there. And so when they come to visit, she was acting, trying to tell me how things work in that house. Okay. Really? Seriously? And I let her know. She's not going to do that. Like she was the host and the hostess, and I would listen to her about how things work and all that. No, But like I said, now she's from Texas, and she's Anglo, white like me. And but Adam's, people that are around him, his family and his friends, they are from a different country across the globe, different ethnic group and everything. But here it is, someone my own ethnic group and all that, and she's doing the same kind of thing, trying to tell me how to live in my own house, how things work in my own house, and how things should be in my own house. These people that do this kind of thing, oh my goodness, what is it? Is it epidemic? Seriously. Okay, now you might think that my house is very disorganized and dirty or whatever. No, it's not that. It's not at all, really. And it's them. It's their personality. It's the way they are. No matter where I've lived, whatever, that's the way they are. And now her, I don't know. I think she's just bossy. I've known bossy people before, male, female, in everything they want to boss you. Okay. Now, anyway, why am I talking about her? So, Adam's brother, Dennis, told Adam that she needs to move. She wants to move. Like I said, Adam doesn't give details, but back to this part or that part. Dennis and Winnie don't live near us. It's like if I were driving, it was probably more like 7 hours away. But so Adam gets it in his head that maybe Dennis's ex-wife should move in with us. Okay, he said because we got all this house and all this. Now, he never liked her, so he wants to move somebody in that he doesn't like. He's so easily influenced, easily changes his mind. It just quickly goes into things. So, yeah, I let him talk about it for a while, and, yeah. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, but I let him talk about it for a while, and then, let him as if I have any control. I don't, and I wouldn't want to. But, yeah, he went around and around. Then he actually called his brother, and he said, well, I'll call Dennis and, kind of give a hint and say, that maybe she should. And so he did call Dennis, and then, of course, once again, Adam doesn't give details. But from what I gather, Dennis said, yeah, that might be a good idea, and then we never heard anything back about it. So that's exactly what I expected. Then Adam started telling me things like, that, oh, I don't think she'll do it. I don't think she's the type. I don't think she'd want to. Now, that whole situation in itself, it's something else. Why there's something about in their divorce, she had a right to stay in that house for so many years until she could get on her feet or until she could find herself a place. But it was so many years she had within that time. And I thought that was very weird, but, because they were married a long time. And, anyway, she's on disability, and she had something happen to her back when she was working. It hurt, she hurt her back, so she's on disability for it. And, she had worked for a lot of years. And anyway, that's Adam was saying, well, she has disability, so it'd probably be the best for both of us and all this kind of stuff. But I don't know. Anyway, we never heard anything else about it. I never heard anything, but would Adam tell me? I'm telling you. He doesn't listen to details. Yeah, he's easily influenced. Doesn't give details. Yeah. Anyway, I got to go in there and get the dog that has cancer, his medicine. He was diagnosed in September, and they said 6 to 8 months, something like that. Anyway, okay, I'll wrap this up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, click on the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.